There's some frequently asked questions regarding California's Constitution, Article 5. How many sections does Article 5 have? This article contains 13 sections. What does Article 5 relate to? It relates to the executive branch of state government. Who is given the executive power of the state? Section 1 vests the executive power in the governor, who is required to faithfully execute the law. What are the requirements for being governor of California? Section 2 provides that the governor is elected every 4 years at the same time that assembly members are, and that he or she holds office beginning the Monday after January the 1st. The governor must be a U.S. citizen and a resident of California for the past 5 years, and the term of office is capped at 2. Is the governor required to provide a state of the state address? Section 3 requires the governor to report to the legislature each year on the condition of the state, which is usually referred to as the State of the State speech. Can the governor require information to be reported? Section 4 provides the governor can require officers and agencies to furnish information related to their duties. Who fills constitutional officer vacancies? Section 5 allows the governor to fill a vacancy in office by appointment, and this applies to the other constitutional officers. Is there a confirmation process for appointed officers? Section 5 specifies that an individual is confirmed by a majority vote of both the Assembly and the Senate. That person shall complete the term of office for which he or she was appointed. If the person is not confirmed nor refused confirmation by both houses within 90 days, then the individual takes office. Can executive branch agencies be reorganized? Section 6 authorizes a statute to allow the governor to reorganize functions among state agencies other than the remaining constitutional offices, and these are known as GRPs, or Governor's Reorganization Plans. Militia. Section 7 provides that the governor is the commander in chief of the militia and may call upon it to execute the laws of the state. Governor pardon or commute criminal sentences. Section 8 provides the governor authority to grant a reprieve, pardon, or commutation, except in cases of impeachment, and the governor must report to the legislature any grants and providing the facts and reasons for doing so. Are there limitations on the governor's authority? Section 8 also states that there cannot be any pardons for persons who have twice been convicted of a felony unless the California Supreme Court recommends it. Are the decisions of the state's parole authority reviewable? Section 8 provides that the governor may review decisions of the parole authority within 30 days of their recommendation. The governor may affirm, modify, or reverse the decision based upon the same factors which the parole authority is required to consider. What is the role of the lieutenant governor? Section 9 requires the lieutenant governor, or LG, to have the same qualifications as the governor. And the lieutenant governor is the president of the Senate, but may only cast a vote in a tie. What is the succession plan on the governorship? Section 10 provides the lieutenant governor will become governor when a vacancy occurs. He or she acts as governor during an impeachment, when the governor is out of state or the governor has a temporary disability. This is an order of precedence for succession to the governor's office, which is the temporarily exercising the governor's function by an acting governor. Note the Supreme Court has exclusive jurisdiction under this section to address any questions regarding succession. Are there term limits for the other constitutional officers? Section 11 provides that the Lieutenant Governor, Attorney General, Controller, Secretary of State, and Treasurer are elected at the same time as the governor and are limited to 2 terms in office. Who's in charge of law enforcement in California? Section 13 provides that the Attorney General is the chief law enforcement officer of the state, and it's his or her duty to uniformly and adequately enforce the laws of the state. Who oversees local law enforcement officials? Section 13 also specifies that the Attorney General has direct supervision over every district attorney and sheriff in the state related to the duties of their offices, and that they may require them to make reports on crimes. Who oversees local law enforcement. Sorry. Can the Attorney General choose to prosecute someone? Well, Section 13 provides that if the Attorney General opines that a law is not being adequately enforced in any particular county, it is the duty of the Attorney General to prosecute any violations of law in the place of the district attorney. Can state officers work with a lobbyist or lobbying firm? Section 14 provides that no state officer shall knowingly receive any salary, wages, commissions, or other earned income from a lobbyist or a lobbying firm. Can state officers accept gifts or honorarium? Section 14 specifies that no state officer may accept any honorarium. The legislature is required to enact laws that ban or strictly limit accepting a gift that might create a conflict of interest. And finally, is there a revolving door prohibition in California? And Section 14 of Article 5 requires the legislature to enact laws that prohibit state officers, agency secretaries, and department directors from lobbying the executive branch of state government for 12 months after they have left office.